welcome to Breaking Barriers with Amy. So, before jumping into what's next, it's worth slowing down for just a few seconds and actually look at, you know, just what's happening this past week. Because it's really easy to move from one day to the next without ever recognizing the progress that's already been made. Sometimes progress isn't missing, it's just not being noticed. Most people are quick to focus on what hasn't happened yet, what still needs to be done, what didn't go perfectly, what feels like it should be going further along. And because of that, it can feel like progress is slow. But when you take a moment and actually look back, something different shows up. You start noticing things that didn't feel significant in the moment, showing up on a day you didn't feel like it, like following through on something you normally would have put off, staying consistent even when results weren't obvious. Those moments don't always feel big when while they're happening, but they matter more than people realize. Growth rarely shows up as one big moment. It shows up as a series of small decisions, like decisions to continue, decisions to follow through, decisions to stay consistent even when it would have been easier not to. And those decisions start stacking. But if you never pause to recognize them, it's easy to feel like nothing is changing. James Clear talks about the habits shaping identity, and identity doesn't change in one day, it changes through repetition. So every time you followed through this week, you weren't just completing a task, you were reinforcing something. You were building proof that you can stay consistent, and that proof matters because the more evidence you have, the more natural it becomes to keep going. The path being built here isn't about overnight success, it's about steady growth. And steady growth doesn't always feel dramatic, but it's reliable. The more you show up, the more small actions begin shaping something bigger, not just in results, but in identity. So when you look back at this week, what did you actually build? Not what's missing, not what's next, but what's already there. So let me know in the comments below what's one thing you're proud of from this week. Progress doesn't always need to be louder. Sometimes it just needs to be recognized because when you see the growth that's actually happening, it becomes a lot easier to keep moving forward. So if this message resonated with you, hit the like, follow, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Till then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.